Hello everyone, it's your Forum Master and welcome to part 7 I think of Let's Build a House in Newcrest in The Sims 4. So in case you're just tuning in with this series, this is the house we're talking about. A very modern, incredible, crazy, huge modern house, which I can't wait to furnish because yeah, I think it's going to turn out to look pretty fine. I hope it will actually work out with like this area, because what would actually happen if I would delete it? Maybe it would actually just work out if I delete those now, but I'm not too sure yet. If you've actually followed the entire series, you know that we had some struggles there, but yeah, we'll find out whether it works or not in this part, I guess. So now I first actually have to make a very tiny square, not too tiny. There we go. Why did that tree actually come with it, literally? Alright then, I guess I'll just go for this. Strange enough, it just didn't happen there. It just didn't work out. Alrighty, so the interior of this house is kind of strange, I guess we can definitely call this strange, because as you can see, the house is nearly focused or mainly focused on the outdoors. So we have this upper area to fill up and this lower area, and I think I might actually make like a study or office area over here. So actually we only have this for the interior when it comes to like the living room and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, I'm actually deleting this here, so I hope it will work out. The lighting will be terrible in this way though. That's something I can tell already, because if I add lighting, the reason for that, by the way, in case you don't know, is that it actually takes the lighting that's being used normally inside, and that actually makes it very hard to light this area up correctly. So I might actually do it like this and then remove that one over there, because otherwise the lighting is terrible and I don't really like that. Oh shit. Okay, I'm just going to undo what I just did. There we go. And then there we go. This should work out. In this way we do have like really cool curved areas, which are mainly for like show for the outdoors, and then we can just light this, you know, this area up just fine without any troubles. And then I guess I might make some doors to these open areas. So houses like these often have like open stairs like in the house, but I'm still doubting in which way I want to do it for this one. This would be most practical for the upper level, I guess. Yeah, and maybe I will go for one stair instead, because two might be, you know, this house is just not very big, though it does seem big, so I think people will probably see this as a very big house. So I would like to fit something in this house, if you understand what I mean there. And I guess, shall I make a toilet there? I think it might be a little bit too open. Yeah, I will not do that, people will complain. Let me see, because I think the living room is just perfectly fine over there. Then we can have a cool open kitchen over here, I guess. And then the toilet can be over here, you know, that's not really a problem, because that's the back side. And people, please remember, if you're going to complain, you know, please remember that it is actually Sims, so it doesn't really matter. Sims don't have like privacy, I believe they don't, at least. So no worries. So I'm actually going to make a toilet over here. There we go. And this interior should be very modern, actually, or at least that was my planning. And I think, you know, with the room building series, which I've started, well, like a very long time ago, I believe I started that, but that did kind of like teach me how to make good looking interiors, like modern interiors actually. So I like that, because in that way I can just build some better interiors which people like, and I like that as well. So there we go. Adding this plant over here, adding this one over here as well, and then adding a mirror. The toilet is always something I actually do the same, just because, you know, toilets don't have to be that crazy, or at least that's what my opinion is. So I'm always doing something very basic for the toilet, though you can make it as detailed as you want, and because this is a Let's build, I do make it kind of detailed, because, you know, in the end the house will be better if it's a little bit more detailed actually. So yeah, now I'm going to make a really cool bar area, or at least I hope it will be really cool. That was kind of what I'm aiming for actually. But what, maybe I can actually use this one indoors. Nope, I'm not going to use that one indoors. I'm just going for a simple white counter part, I think. I'm not sure yet. It really depends on the color of the floor, which I've not decided yet either. And then I'm planning on actually making it like this, like with a really cool bar. But it should function, so. Oh, how am I going to do this? I think. Nope, that's not working. There we go. This is what I wanted, because in this way it's, yeah, it is bigger, but it's not the way I want it, because in this way the kitchen will not be that much bigger, or at least the space for the kitchen will not be. So I guess I'll have to place all the things which can't be placed elsewhere just over here. Furthermore, many items can actually be placed on the counters, like the bar counters, I mean. Because that was my concern, not having enough space. Maybe I can actually make like a really cool... I think I will actually turn this into like a black kitchen. That would look cooler, because the rest of the house will actually be very wide, I think. 1, 2, 3. Wow, that's kind of odd. 1, 2. I think I've placed enough counters now. Yep. If I actually place this one correctly. Then don't worry about the lighting though. I will add some lights in a second, because this looks terrible. Let me see. Or is there still like... No, I believe this is actually a room. So it should work fine, I guess. I'm going for these ones simply because these light up the room much better, and therefore I feel that they're best to use over here. Very curious for the look of this house in the dark. I must say then, the lighting is actually terrible, so I'm kind of wondering what causes that, because this is just like a normal room. It's not filled with such a problematic fence. So maybe the lighting will start to work in a second, but otherwise it's kind of disappointing, because the lighting is this way is terrible. Alrighty. I'm going to add that one over there. This is kind of a crazy kitchen though, because I mean, yeah, the cooking can be done in such a... I hope it can. Please let me know. This is all pre-recorded because I'm on holiday at the moment you're watching this. But in order to actually upload it to the gallery, like in a good way, or re-upload it, because I will probably upload it to the gallery while I'm away or before I'm away, so you can actually download it while I'm away. But please let me know whether your Sims can actually work on such a counter, because otherwise it won't work out, and yeah, it just won't be as good. So that's kind of important. Yeah, that lighting is seriously terrible, but I guess I'll just work on it in this like lighting atmosphere, because in that way at least I know what it looks like. And maybe if I ever fix the problem of the the fence or whatever, I don't think it's actually caused by the fence, but it would be kind of logical though. If I ever find out what causes it, I can actually change it, and then, you know, we know what it looks like. Adding a fruit bowl, because I always do that. We still need this one, a fume hood over there. Yeah. Then, okay, this is kind of small for the living room maybe, but I think I can build an okay living room there. I hope at least, because otherwise the kitchen is really taking in too much space, and this could maybe make it better. Yep, this is alright for the kitchen. You know, this is just like such a house which you have in very hot places, and where you actually nearly are not inside except for the kitchen, so the kitchen is kind of important. But furthermore, you know, you live outdoors, and the outdoors is big enough. By the way, the cheat to actually unlock items without having to like play the entire game, which I don't want to do. Wait, BB, what was it again? Ignore gameplay. Oh, maybe I should type it correctly, that would probably help. Ignore gameplay, unlock entitlement. There we go. And now we can actually use this one. What is this? I didn't choose the blue one. Literally. The colors are kind of strange. Okay, I should probably not use this rock because it just looks terrible. Because it's not gray. Oh yeah, I have an idea already, because... Oh wait, that's too big. These rocks look really cool. What is this? What's going on here? It seems like... Okay, I'm not going to add any rug over there because they all look terrible with the lighting we have there. Then I'm just going to add like the basic modern sofa. Then these chairs. There we go. And then this one. And then the TV will actually just be over there, I guess. Hopefully it won't be stolen. And then there we go. That's it. Just so we have some decoration for the TV actually. Or around the TV. That's it. Looking cool. That's something I've come up with, and I'm very happy to have come up with actually, because it just looks really cool in my opinion. And I use it in very many of my houses. There we go. Adding or changing the color of that one, I think. Or should I just keep it white? Not red, that's for sure. Okay, why don't colors work there? Because seriously, the lighting is so terrible. Okay, am I missing something? This entire room is just closed off. Yep, that's sure. Like, there's no way that it's not closed off. So I'm really curious to find out what the reason is that it doesn't work, because that's the way it should light up like normally, and here that just doesn't work, probably because of those fences, but those fences are simply just much more important in my opinion than the lighting in the house, so I'll just go for the fences no matter what, because we've done our best for it, so we still want it. And maybe it would be nice to actually place an entrance to the garden. I just found out that I've not made one yet. There we go. That's looking fine. And I don't want it to be there actually, because I don't really like the look of such an entrance. So there we go. It might be a little bit less functional and a little bit less logical, but it does look much better in my opinion. Now I think I would like to have a piano over there with like a really cool view. I mean, playing with such a view is not bad, over the pool and stuff. Let me see. Yeah, interior design, it's always something. Yeah, it's not hard, but it's just, especially with this lighting, it's just kind of terrible. And also with interior design, I have like not that many tips for you to tell, so therefore the commentary might be kind of boring, hopefully not too much. Please just make sure that you actually let me know what you think of the results so far, what it looks like. That would be awesome. And then also give some tips for how I could actually make it better. And then maybe I can add that, but remember that this is pre-recorded, so it does get kind of hard probably to listen to all the requests, but maybe it works, and then that would be cool. Yeah, so these ones all got deleted because there's another bug, which if you actually add wall paintings after you've added something like that, it just doesn't work, or at least this is just being deleted, which we don't want. Yeah, can I add something else over here, because I really feel like I'm nearly there. Let me search for something. Decoration. Yeah, this is something I would like to add over there. This one could be added over there as well, just to make it a bit more detailed. Then I'm going to add another light. Not to actually make sure that it gives off light, because for some reason that doesn't work, but just in order to make sure that we yeah, wait a second, I should first have, just because it looks cool, this one, there we go. And then maybe I could add this one over here. Does that look cool? It does look pretty cool actually. It's at least it's modern. Yeah, that's okay. And then over here I'm adding another one. Yeah, alrighty, so that's fine, I guess. I'm done with this area. We're now going upstairs. Hopefully we can actually add like lights over here, because otherwise it would be kind of a mess. But oh well, we'll find out. Okay, how am I going to make the bedroom? Because I do want to have like kind of a big bedroom. But we need a good bathroom, oops, as well. Okay, this is kind of shitty, I guess. Okay, I think I'll have to just replace this fence over here and then it works again, hopefully. Oops. There we go. And then adding this around it. Should that work? It should work, but does it work? There we go. Fence on the other side is there as well. Alrighty. Yeah, it seems like we're talking about a room over here, so that's fine. Now we still have to make sure that that piece of roof might get deleted, because that would be like great, because who wants there to be like such a piece of roof over there? I think the next time I actually start it up, it will be removed, so I'll just make that part the next episode. Okay, this is too small. Alrighty, in this way we have like a bedroom, a bathroom, and a bedroom. So that's literally what it is. It's not a very big room house. It's just like a 2-bedroom, 1-bathroom house, which should be just enough for like a kind of a small family, but with loads of money for all that outdoor areas. We do want it to be modern, so that's not the floor I'm going for. I'm just going to quickly make this bedroom, or finish that bedroom, then we're going to make the bathroom, and then we're, I think, done with this. Or maybe we're done after this room, it really depends. There we go. And then we've actually finished this series in 8 parts, which is not bad. It's not really bad. It took some time, but in the end I think the result is always the most important part. And I think the result is pretty cool in this case. So please let me know, what do you think of the result so far, and what do you expect the result to look like in the end? Because of, yeah, there we go. The lighting is fine over here. You know, that's literally the difference. It's such a big difference between this lighting, or yeah, okay, it's not that big maybe. It seems like the lighting is actually working fine now. Or is it me? Yeah, it seems like the lighting is working fine, so that would be awesome, because the difference is actually not that big. I tried to show you how terrible it is, and then it's just fine. Maybe it would be cool to do something very bright. Yeah, it is modern. It might be kind of crazy though, such a carpet. But it's modern, so I think I'm going for it. It's like, this is the child bedroom, by the way, in case you're wondering. There we go. Just adding this. A child with like a big bed, you know, no problem. Then I'm adding a desk. There we go. Adding a computer, which is kind of futuristic. It's looking cool. With such a fancy hipster chair. And there we go. That's looking fine. Now for some detailing. Adding a guitar, you know, that's the basic detail item. Then adding an aisle. Is it an aisle? Is it called an aisle? I'm not sure. Adding this door simply because this is the only normal door in The Sims 4. Like, I mean, from this side it's like a toilet door, but from the other side it's a normal wide door, and that's literally the only normal wide door we have, which is kind of disappointing, but at least we have this one. So, you know, this hallway area isn't very important anyways. Let me see. There we go. Like, maybe this is her favorite magazine, because this is kind of clearly a girl's room, I think. Well, this could be a boy's room as well, but then I would kind of change the carpet, I think. Or at least I personally wouldn't like a carpet like that one, so could imagine that that should be changed. There we go. I seriously wonder, why is there no Normal alarm clock. There's like none. Well, I don't think there are any alarm clocks anyways, so that might explain it actually. But anyways, should I make the bathroom or not? Yes, I'm going to make the bathroom as well. It's not going to take that much time, and we are kind of far in the episode, but it's done in a few seconds. Well, a minute, I guess. There we go, making it orange simply because we can, and then not making it orange anymore. There we go. Maybe blue looks better. Blue is a little bit like normal. The other thing is too crazy. Then now we've got to make just the normal bathroom things. There we go, adding this up there in the black color. Adding a huge, you know, bathrooms are always something I actually do something very basic, so I might actually do it in the room design series once in order to get some more inspiration from it, because with the room design series I actually just put very much effort into it, and in that way I actually come up with new ideas which I can actually use in other houses as well, which is pretty cool about that series. But I've not built one yet. By the time of recording, actually, by the time I'm recording this, I've not built one. Then I think I'll go for a fancy bath, because as you know, the bathroom isn't very, like, there is only one bathroom, but we can make it fancy then. And then I want to do that as well. There we go. Like, yep, that's fine. Let me add this one. I think that's alright. Alrighty, now I've got to look, have I forgotten anything in the kitchen? I don't think I have. We have like the fridge. Yeah, I think we have everything. So that's fine. And then we're now at the end of part 7, I believe. Of, yeah, I'm sure, part 7, I think, of let's build a house in Newcrest. So anyways, thanks for watching this part, and then I hope to see you back later.